Batumi by night dazzles, every feature of the skyline carefully lit, glittering across the water. A nighttime showcase of all the city wishes to be. A Black Sea playground for international tourists, a far cry from what it was not long ago.
Especially in the 90s, after Soviet collapse, it was one of the darkest places in the world, one of the worst run by a local warlord, basically who also happened to be smuggler, drug lord, kind of Central American dictator from the 50s of the past century, with all these SUVs and people running around with Kalashnikovs and dark glasses.
By day, a frenzy of construction echoes across the city. New hotels and apartment blocks taking shape along a corniche expanding ever further south towards Turkey. Donald Trump, the latest investor to bet on Batumi, with plans for a new Trump residential tower just unveiled. Locals thrilled at the new lease of life their city is getting, the new jobs this investment brings.
We have so much here, the mountains, the sea. I'm sure it'll turn this place into the best place to do business on the Black Sea.
Georgia's hoping to attract 4 million visitors this year, almost as much as the country's entire population, with Batumi the jewel in its crown. For now, it's mostly visitors from the Caucasus and from Turkey, though the Russians are returning to what was once a Soviet tourist spot after Georgia scrapped their visa requirements last year. We've just been trying to talk to tourists here about why they've come, and there was a group of Russians who said, "We'd love to talk to you, but our parents don't know that we're here, so we can't." And then I talked to a couple from Turkey who said, "We'd love to talk to you, but we're having an affair, so our other halves obviously don't know that we're here." So it would appear as though Batumi is actually a kind of secret getaway place. That's the side of the city that you won't find out in the tourist books. And Batumi wants to capitalize on that liberal spirit, placed as it is next door to Middle Eastern neighbors, where gambling is banned. So Monte Carlo, Las Vegas, New Orleans, which one would you say, what city would you most like to emulate?
Let's say Las Vegas. Let's choose the best one.
There's plenty of old school charm, parts of Batumi's pre-Soviet glory lovingly restored. But there's no doubt the city desperately needs the investment. You see these glitzy new skyscrapers being built, and then you walk around a corner and you find this. There's such a huge contrast between the city this is striving to be and the city it's looking to replace. Things are moving so quickly here, and some of the older generation who you speak to say it's incredibly hard to keep up. We meet Nodar Kinigage fishing down by the sea. He lost his job in shipping years ago and feels he's too old to retrain.
The future and present of this country is for young people who studied, who know English. Everything is for them. It is good that they have jobs, but for people like me who trained during Soviet times, it is hard to find our place.
But he's grateful for the fact his grandchildren have a future here. Batumi's renewal providing some security for the next generation. Diana Magnay, CNN, Batumi, Georgia.